What are we doing here? Sharing information, learning and understanding this metaphysical part of ourselves that is so responsible for so much in our lives, but we are not completely conscious of it. And we have to get that together so we can raise the vibration and understand that we live either above this line or below this line, and it is this horizontal line that we live. It's our physical selves as we walk this earth, but there's this metaphysical, it's this actual energy, these fields of energy, a field of energy that surrounds us, and this flow of energy through us, this life force energy that most people refer to. And it's understanding that we don't see it, but we certainly do live by it. It influences us in ways we don't understand, that because we don't know. And sometimes we know and we choose to not know. We choose to, whatever the case may be. And it's understanding that as we climb our conscious selves, our finding and discovering our true, authentic self through the understanding of this metaphysical aspect, the metaphysical side of your physical body and physical being on this planet we call Earth. It's they everything is connected, just as you and we have these contracts with one another. That was again today so beautifully laid out once again for the universe to show me the evidence of how powerful your thoughts are and the stories you tell yourself are. And no sooner am I sharing what I've already said to you, I believe yesterday, and no sooner am I sharing that with a doctor, which is always amazing to me. And no sooner has that happened that now it's his turn, and he is sharing. The conversation just goes toward him sharing this very important information and analogy of something I needed to hear, something that I am struggling with personally. We are not perfect. We are human beings. We are growing. We are evolving. And it's through the understanding of this metaphysical self that we are climbing our level of conscious being, our consciousness. And I like to call it my adult conscious, what is it? My adult conscious living or adult conscious love, because we've not been taught to love ourselves. And we have to love ourselves in a way that is more meaningful than ever before, because we are now connected on a frequency that is called now this internet. That's why I call this energy system of ours, this personal power system of ours, our interselves. It is ourselves connected to the internet, which is then connected to everybody at the flip of a switch, at the push of a button, at the swipe to the left or the right or up or down. We are now connected energetically on this frequency. And we must begin to understand the influence of that on our physical selves, rather, that the influence of that on our metaphysical self, and how the metaphysical self, because it is so connected to our physical self, this is actual energy, just like the actual subtle energy that is allowing you to listen to and see this video without being connected to a wall like it was when I grew up. It is understanding. It is that subtle energy that is a physical aspect of your body. And when that energy is out of order, it's disordered, then it becomes it becomes diseased. And that is when things happen to our body that is not conducive to a healthy, joyful, happy living as we walk this beautiful planet we call Earth. So we choose, right? It's understanding this metaphysical self, living above the line, because when we fall below the line, our energy system is showing and carrying negative energy. And for the most part, let me sideline without and make sure I get back. We have to understand and heal the negative energy, remove the negative energy that has been stored in us for so long. Depending, the older we are, the longer it's been stored. And there's so many different variables around all of this negative energy that it's easier for you to get rid of than you think. And now you begin to have and feel a true sense of balance. Everybody is after a true sense, a real, true, to the core feeling of balance. When you are grateful, when you are filled with gratitude for all the abundance, when you are living and breathing and walking and talking on this earth in a positive manner because you understand the law of attraction. This is all important aspects for us to expand our consciousness, because as we expand our consciousness, just our consciousness, on an individual basis, we begin to raise our vibration, which is raising the vibration of the people around us, let alone the world around us. So by us learning our metaphysical interselves, this metaphysical part of you, and understanding how we are connected, and that this is all about this law of attraction of positive and negative energy, then we begin to balance our energy. That is the Interself Energy Healing. Balancing the energy, because you may not even realize and understand the influences, the heavy hitters and influencers that are ruling your life on a day-to-day basis, even when you feel you are at your happiest. Understand your metaphysical self. This is your interself. That is this power system that flows through you, this energy that flows through you and that surrounds you. And then begin to balance that energy in a way that you've not balanced it before. Thank you.